Hey everyone, thanks for coming on. My name is Michael Mayer again with Graduate with No Debt. Thank you for everyone who's watching on Periscope as well. I'm streaming this live today. I do one of these pretty much every day, so thanks for coming on again. And if you're watching this, I have a bunch of videos on here and on YouTube, and so yeah, just keep checking them out. A lot of them, are going to be covering different things and more in depth into our internship program. So, if you don't know what we're all about, uh, like I said, my name is Michael Mara. I'm starting a nonprofit with two guys from Miami, Romeo Sykes and Richard Chowder, the co-founders, and we are, a nationwide nonprofit. We're trying to solve the student debt problem. So, how we're going to do that is we want students to get into our internship program as freshmen and sophomores, and that way they can work, get experience, and we match 100% of what they make and put that towards their student loans. So not only will they make money, get experience, but they'll have money to put towards their loans too when they graduate. So it's a very powerful program. We're going to be getting corporate sponsors here very soon. We're going to be doing a 6-city tour in 2016. We're going to be holding College Student Entrepreneur Expos in these cities. It'll be set up half like a career fair where we have businesses come in and set up booths and recruit kids, and get those kids can get internships as well. And in addition to that, the students are going to be responsible for bringing in those businesses, and by bringing in those businesses, they'll be making money that way. The other half of the expo will be set up like a TEDx talk, where we're going to have successful entrepreneurs and business leaders come in and speak to the students. So it should be very cool experience for not only the students, but we want parents to come, and anyone in the cities. They're more than welcome. We're actually in talks right now with some very cool people to be speakers, like Steve Wozniak, one of the founders of Apple, Mark Cuban, the other Sharks. We're going to get some big time speakers, so it'll be very cool. And what we want to do is, obviously end the student debt problem, but do it in a way that makes sense. I don't know if you guys have been watching the news and whatnot the last couple of weeks, but there was a Million Student March campaign going on, and the students all around the country were protesting student debt, and they were demanding that the 1% get rid of all student debt, and they make public college free, and that they raise minimum wage on college campuses to $15 an hour, which is basically impossible, because that's saying that you're going to pay off everyone's cars and credit cards in America, which isn't going to happen. So we've actually had a meeting with these kids that started that whole campaign, and yeah, they're very motivated, and they'll be doing this for a long time, because it's probably not going to happen anytime soon. What we're trying to do is we want to join with them, because they have a lot of students, and we want them to see and just realize that what they're proposing is something that is so far-fetched and would be great, but at the same time, you can't make college free, because kids aren't going to work at college if it's free. No one's going to care. Kids are going to care less than they already do, because if a kid, okay, so say a kid goes to college and he's like, oh man, my classes are so hard, like I don't want to do this, like blah blah. I don't really like this college, like I'd rather go to California. Whatever. It's like, okay, it's free anywhere, so why not? So kids are just gonna be, they aren't gonna care. They won't go to class if it's free. Who cares? I can miss that class, I can go to this class, I can go to that class, whatever. It's stupid. So you can't do that. You have to have a way for people to work towards something. If you don't pay for something, you're not going to be motivated to do it. It's just how life works. It's weird how it works, but if you don't, so say there's an event going on and it's free, and there's another event going on, same event, but you paid $10 to go to it, to do it. Which event do you think you're going to go to? The one that you paid $10 for, even though it's just a little amount. You want to get your money's worth, so you're going to go to that because you put money up for it. So you can't make college free, and that's why we have a solution to it. We have a solution to the student debt problem. So if you're a student watching this, and you're interested in getting an internship with us, we accept all ages, all majors, whatever. Even if you're a graduate, even if you already graduated and you have student loans and you don't really like your job, join with us, because we want managers to manage these interns too. So you want kids who have experience, who have had internships before, they've been working, but they have student loans and they want to get the fastest way to get rid of them. And this is that. So if you go on here, graduatewithnodebt.org/apply, that will send you to the internship place. So on there, there'll be a huge list of drop downs, internships that you can choose from. graduatewithnodebt.org/apply. And here's my email. If you want to just send me an email about you being on here, mmarra@graduatewithnodebt.org. You can send me an email, or you can just apply straight on there for one of our internships. Now, there's several internships that you can choose from, because we're really teaching entrepreneurship, and we want students to really do what they want. And a lot of students, when they get internships, it's probably something that they don't really like, but they want to get an internship to get experience. So we want students to choose their internship and choose what they want to do. That way, it also doesn't just benefit us, but it benefits them too, and it makes their work easier. Our internships are mostly virtual for the most part. The managers in these cities, will be having bi-weekly meetings at a location, an office, and we'll be having meetings with the interns and stuff. But primarily, this internship is something that's up to the student completely. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, I saw on Periscope there was one student who was watching. I don't know if he still is, but he sent me an email last week about getting an internship and everything like that. So yeah, this is something that it's real. I've already been in the program. I've made money and I've paid off my loans. So, well, not completely, but they've helped me already eliminate one of my $20,000 loans. So it's very powerful, very real. This is not a scam or anything like that. We're doing really good things, and if the kids that get in our program and stay in our program for multiple years, we're going to be getting donations, grants. That money is going to be going towards these students, because that's the whole point of this. So we really just want students to work to pay off their debt. And we feel, and this is how I'm sure a lot of people in this country feel, if a student goes to college and they work for 4 years while they're in school and they graduate with a degree, they should not have to pay for their student loans. It's just that simple. They work, they go to school, they get a degree, they don't have to pay. That's just how it should be. That's how we think it should be. So thank you for everyone who's watching. I really appreciate it. Stay up to date with everything. I'm going to be doing a Periscope every day, so Graduate with No Debt Pittsburgh for the Periscope, because I'm in Pittsburgh, and we're going to be having an account for each city in America, so social media accounts for each city. But yeah, check us out on Facebook, Graduate with No Debt, Instagram, everything. We're we're all over, so check us out. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And once again, if you want to apply, graduatewithnodebt.org/apply. Here's my email right here. And yeah, thanks for watching. Don't be afraid to send me an email if you have questions or anything like that. So thanks a lot, guys. I really appreciate you guys being on here. And stay up to date with everything, because there's going to be new stuff coming out all the time. And stay up to date with our events, because like I said, we're doing a 6-city tour. So we're not set on exactly which cities we're going to. Besides, Pittsburgh will be the first in either March or April. So keep up to date with that. Thanks a lot, guys.